Welcome back to Tunic. I'm Dear Darling, and let's go explore the land in our grand adventure, where last time we made a lot of breakthroughs actually. We found a couple of secrets, and we have sort of stumbled onto the idea of fairies now. We kind of... Well, okay, I need to like memorize the seeking spell, but we know that we can input a seeking spell, which it just draws out a question mark, which will be my way of remembering it. And it does this, and it goes, ooh, and we know there's a fairy right here. Oh, maybe we pray at it here. I was going to say, the thing we don't know how to do is how do we actually do anything with this knowledge. So let's just try a load of things and see what sticks. I can't imagine we want to fire at it. I don't... That's a problem. We can seek out the fairy. And we know that there is a fairy secret gathering place. This is probably a check mark for fairies, I assume. And we know what they look like. That's what they look like. We just don't know what to do to, like, bring them out, you know. So the fairies and secrets are separate then, which is interesting. So these are the places we need to go to. But what can we do once we've... Does it have to be nighttime, do you think? Maybe it has to be nighttime. I'm not super sure, but... Oh, that is not the right thing, but... Maybe if it's nighttime? They'll just like reveal itself. Oh, okay, but hold on. It is daytime, and I do want to go down to the well, because there's one place in the well where it was like, yo, there's a secret over here, but I never actually explored it because I never went in that direction. Yeah, you see here on the left, there's like a question mark here, but I never went there. So... Maybe I never went there because we had to teleport to get there. I genuinely don't remember, but... I feel like this is a good a time as any to actually do so. Apparently also something up there which we've somehow never gotten, but... I don't even know how we would get there, actually. Is this the right screen? Right, so if we just continuously go to the left via here. I don't know how we're going to get down there, but... Because I can't imagine the game will allow us to just jump off. Would it? There's something down here, though. What if we do a seeking spell? Hold on. I assume that means it can't find anything if it sort of dissipates like that, which is fair enough. What could this be though? Or how else could we get there? Not really sure. There's probably another secret path somewhere, which I just don't know about. Okay. That's my hunch, but... Just thinking like there's a way we can get down there somehow. Not what I can see. Do we have something which means that enemies drop hearts on defeat? Is that what this does? Because I swear that has never happened before until recently. Do you think this is like bombable? It looks like there's something here, right? Doesn't it? Alright, I guess that's just me. But it looks like there's like a flower pattern on the wall, which means there should be something there, but... Well, I mean, I don't mean a flower pattern means that there should be something there, but... I'm not even trying to fight you properly. Oh, I don't know how long this has been here, but... Another coin. Is this what the secret is? Maybe, I don't know, it says there's still something beneath here. Which is a crazy part. How have I never been in this direction? Am I blind? Maybe. No, we don't need to be here. Well, I don't think we need to be here, but... I don't remember what's over here, but we might as well revisit these old places just in case there's something interesting. I don't know why I healed of us. Now I just need to defeat the enemies again. Hold on. Is there something behind you? Where am I? There's no way this is just a dead end. There's surely something here. Maybe, hold on. Maybe it's a fairy. No, maybe not. Maybe there was something there. No, hold on. We can only blink over here. There must be something over here then. There's no way there's not. Maybe it's something explosive? We had to blow it up? Doesn't look like it. What else can we do to interact with something over here? I don't know. This feels like it's not prominent, that's not the word, but relevant somehow. I don't know, there's too many like loose threads, it's really hard to keep track of everything. Okay, it's what we need to do right now is we need to figure out how to access the fairies. Wow, you actually shot me from over there. That's actually impressive, I would say. But the only thing I can think of is maybe it has to be nighttime and we do something. I don't know if we... Because it's not immediately obvious to me that there is a way to actually interact with fairies from that page. Apart from the seeking spell. Because this says... Well, this says probably we had to get something from the Holy Cross. Ah, that's probably how we got the page... No, hold on. What page did we get behind the Holy Cross door? Not the Holy Cross door, but one of them. It was this one, wasn't it? Actually, what does this trophy refer to? Actually, that looks like a fairy on it, doesn't it? Well, we know where this is. So we know where that should be. Holy Cross door. What is going on? That's telling us where we... Wait, hold on. This is where we found it, isn't it? This is... That must be where we got the shield. And it's saying go over here. Right? Okay, so when it's saying go over here... For... What? But... Okay, so these are trophies. These aren't fairies. And these are just saying probably whatever it is and pop-ups. Okay. What is going on? Right, so these are the hidden collectibles. This is what it's showing us. That's what that trophy means. Oh my god. What do I do with any of this information? I'm especially quite curious about this. This kind of looks like when we defeated the air and we got like sealed away. All those hexagonal things. We know about this golden path thing. Okay, I think the thing to focus on is the fairies. I don't know why it tells us this, because this is where we got the page, isn't it? Or maybe we got the page... No, maybe we got this page from the skeleton person. I don't remember. This has something to do with Dwarven Mountains. Actually, now I wonder if these hexagons are also fairies. I don't know if that's what they look like, but... That also looks like a seeking spell, doesn't it? No, hold on. That's part of a golden path, isn't it? 49 is golden path. 47 is for fairies. Okay, we got to figure it out. This is what I think our progress must be hinging on. How do we interact with these fairies? And I don't know. Interestingly, I don't... Like, what do we do once we've sought them? Okay, let's change it back to nighttime. I will do that fairy thing again. In the secret meeting place, is that what it's called? I'm getting like confused. I wonder if it's another combination of things we need to do. Like another sort of spell we need to cast to... I don't know if we want to capture a fairy. I guess befriend the fairy is probably the right word, but... What... I'm going to, like, use some metagame knowledge where I assume that whatever we do, it has to be something that we can do anywhere, right? So it can't be location-based. So it has to be like we can find this anywhere, because this is meant to just be like a treasure hunt, right? What can we possibly do to activate this fairy? I'm really surprised this doesn't say anything about it, unless it does. Final treasure. This is probably like, you can get the final treasure by collecting all the fairies or something, but... Holy Cross. It can't possibly be we had to do that, this thing on the side. Could it be? Maybe it is. But it's so long, is the thing. Okay, maybe I should like type this out so I actually know what this code is, so we don't mess it up. So we can go down, left, up, down. Is that right? Down, left, up. Maybe hold on. Maybe I should take a picture of the right thing and flip it so it's a bit easier for me to figure out. Fortunately, the snipping tool is not cooperating, and you will not be able to see what I'm doing, but that's fine, probably. So let's flip horizontal. So we've got most of it. And the part we're missing, I think, is mostly this part. I'm just sort of rebuilding it together so I know what I'm doing. And then the part I'm missing here is this part. I'm just sort of stitching everything together. If you're curious of what I'm doing, it's not very interesting. So you're not really missing out on much, I would say. So that's probably like this. I think. In which case it's down, left, up, left, up, left, up, right, up, right, up, left, up, left, up, right, down, down, right, down, left, down, left, up, left. You're kidding? That's so long. So golden treasure chest. I'm free. Free to friendly fairy. Right. So that's what the fairies are. Oh my god. So we got to find all these places. Input the Holy Cross sort of combination. I accidentally closed out my notepad, which I used to take my notes. But there we go. So souls returned 1. Okay. Oh man, this can take forever. I hope it keeps track of them. It does keep track of them. Okay, so let's go to these places then. It'll probably... Okay, let me think quickly. Are there any places which we have to go to at night time? Because these places are probably easier to get to during the daytime. Well, it's a trade-up because there's less enemies, but we can actually get to the places. Where's the sealed temple? Oh, the sealed temple is in that place, isn't it? Okay. I think it'll probably makes more sense for us to do things at daytime because 1, the enemies are weaker, and 2, less things are blocking our way. The only place I can think of which I think has to be nighttime for us to visit it would be ah, so that one where we found the hourglass must have been a fairy combination. Now I think about it. But yeah, it's just easier to navigate during daytime, I think. The enemies are weaker. The only place, I was going to say, that I think we have to go during the nighttime would be the graveyard, I think is only accessible. Okay. So let's try and go back to those places where we've seen combinations. But I've tried them using the Holy Cross input method, but it didn't work. And it's almost certainly because I wasn't standing on the fairy location. Now, one of them was in a tunnel. I can't remember. I think it's this tunnel somewhere down here. That tunnel, right? Get out of my way. Yeah. This must be somewhere. No? What the heck is this then? This is something different you're telling me? Unless this is a combination I need to put in. Oh my god, I'm not remembering that. Not this episode. We've only got a few minutes left. Okay, what we're going to do is instead we're going to teleport to the library, because that's one of the places I remember there is something. I don't know if it's the closest place though. What's that 1 and 2? Oh god, we might have to cross-reference names to try and find these areas. Actually, East Forest might be a lot easier. No, whatever. These are things we can teleport to anyway. Let's keep it simple now. Let's get the simple ones out of the way, just so I can have confidence in what we're doing. I'm not even trying to like dodge anymore. I'm just sort of attacking. This health drop thing is actually super useful. It's a shame I didn't equip it as a charm before. We just tanked the shot. Okay. Okay. Wonder what happens if we teleport to the arena now in daytime. Actually, are you still here in daytime? You can't be, right? Because we've unsealed you. Oh, we could have gone to a temple. That's also quite an easy one. But no, the library should be quite easy. I don't know where the library is, but the library's not huge. I don't remember how many enemies are in the library, but I don't think it's that many. So let's do a seeking spell. Oh. Seems like you found it. Right, it's over there. Okay, now here's the difficult part. How do we activate you? There must be a combination. It's probably a combination in the same room. That seems reasonable, right? So maybe one of these chalkboards has a combination for summoning a fairy? I mean, that's a secret behind the batteries. Now look at it. I don't know if I clocked that before, but... This is a game cartridge thing. Actually, that's a good question. How... We must have to input... I can't imagine we had to input that same combination every time. Surely not. Especially because I closed it. That's going to make things really difficult. If I were a game developer, I would make it a combination in this room, so it would be unique to each place. Oh, that would be so long. Please don't make it that. Especially because I've already closed it. I don't want to stitch together that again. I mean, I don't see a combination anywhere is the thing. I bet that chalkboard has some sort of relevance, but... Well, we know this one exists. We just don't know what to do to activate it. Don't know. You got anything for me, librarian? Like, from a game design perspective, I think it makes more sense of a combination to be in the same place at the same time. At the same place of where we're trying to input it. I also had a thought. I wonder if the old hero was the heir, because, right, we're the heir to the heir. We replaced the heir when we defeated him. So it probably makes sense that all the things left over from the previous hero must have been the current heir right now, who defeated the previous heir or whatever and got access to all of his stuff. I don't know. I'm just really hoping it's not that combination. I don't know if I'm just like in denial about it, but I'm like, there's no way. That seems ridiculous to expect to like remember it, but I also don't see anything else. It does mean that what I should probably do is in between this episode and the next episode is reconstruct the code that we inputted to try and do it. It doesn't make sense to me that that would be the thing. I would have thought it would be an individual puzzle each time. Because like, from a game design perspective, they want whatever you do, if you had to use it multiple times, to be easy to remember. That's why the seeking spell is basically drawing out a question mark, right? So there must be something in this room which is like, yo, this is how you do it. Or maybe... Do we have a page of a library? I don't know if we have a page referring to a library. We have one referring to a librarian. I don't know if that counts. So how many pages are we missing? We're missing one page, right? Like the back cover? I guess the front cover as well, if it has a front cover, but... Ruined at all, that's what it's called. Yeah, the music notes at the bottom left. That looks like the compass that we have on the back page. It does say Holy Cross Cathedral, actually. I wonder what this says. Unless it's, maybe this is like a really difficult one where we had to go to the cathedral, find a combination. Or something, I don't know. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a very, very difficult one. So these are combinations of what we had to input in the Holy Cross, is it? So like that P shape is right, that, I don't know what that is, like a slanted chair is down. This sort of like 4 is west. The memos even have D-pads in the corners as well. That's very funny. So maybe we had to look for this like combination of strings around the place, and that's the thing we need to input. I mean, this has... No, those are B's, those aren't P's. Unless it's upside down. Maybe one of these chalkboards has a combination we need to write out. I don't know. I think we're going to have to save it till next time. This does not feel like something I can figure out in this episode. It doesn't make sense to me. It would be the same code, because that code seems specific to that room. But maybe I'm just completely wrong. Maybe I should note that down. In which case, that's going to be a real pain. But we'll see. We'll test it next time if I remember. So for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Tunic. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares greatly appreciated. Twitter, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time. Bye bye for now.